All right, guys. So once you went back and you created your mobile folder, extracted out the images folder, and created your index, your new index page, we're ready to go back on page 470, and we're going to start adding in the jQuery mobile pages. So essentially, the concept here is we're going to use divs to define regions on the index page for all your mobile pages. So they're going to have, in this case, we're going to have a home page area. You're going to have the services, the pricing, the portfolio, the contact. Again, all the different pages you have back in the main site, you're just going to add divs to this area. And we're going to do this through jQuery. And again, essentially we're adding divs, and just again, we'll go through that step right now. So right now in the book, I'm back on page 470, and I'm going to go back. The first div I'm going to add is my home page. So this is where it's a little different. There's no toolbar. Okay, we have to go through the menu system, go back to insert, and we want to go to jQuery mobile. So make sure you're choosing mobile, and you want to go back and add page on this. The default settings on here are fine. The local and combined should be good. Click on OK. So now at this point, you are over at step number 4 on page 472. So you're going to call this ID, you're going to call it home. Now, whenever we put in the IDs here, you got to watch your spelling and watch capitalization. If you remember back in your HTML assignment, I asked you to use the bookmark feature to link from one spot on a page to another. Okay, spelling counts, capitalization counts here. So I'm going to put in like all the page names in lowercase here, and they must match up. So click on OK, and it creates a new div area on your page. Now, inside that div, there's going to be 3 separate sections. You're going to have a header div, a content div, and a footer div. What I want you to do is back up here for your header. We're going to erase the text there for header. We're going to type in the home, or just type in the text home. Now be careful when you delete things, you do not delete out that top div. So let me just show you what this is going to look like back in my code view right now. So here is on line 12, this is my div for the page. So it says data role is page, ID is home, and then now I'm going to have my 3 sections inside there. I have my header, my content, and my footer. Okay, so this is where my home div is going to be located in here. The biggest issue I have with students when we make this assignment and go through and do this is they start accidentally putting other divs inside of other divs, nesting, and you don't want to do that. So now listen, I'm going to go back to my design view, and I'm going to save this. Hit save all. It's going to prompt me to save all the jQuery, these add-ons that are going to be saved along with this. You're going to notice your scripts, your own CSS. It's all going to be part of this. We're just going to click on save all and click on OK. So that will take care of adding the home page. So now what we want to do is we want to go back and we want to add in the other pages that go along with our website. So now the second page is going to be services. In order to add that, I want to be outside of my home div. So I'm going to click below the word footer. Notice down here I'm still in the body, but I'm outside of this. So again, if you see where it says home div and a footer, it's probably not going to be right. Okay, so you want to click below that, just make sure it says body. We're going to repeat the process, insert jQuery mobile, and you want to come up to page. So right now in the book, I'm on page 474 on step number 2. So I'm going to change the name of this to services and click on OK. Select my header. Be careful I don't delete my area for my header div though, okay? Change the text to services. Click below. Make sure it just says body. Insert jQuery mobile. We're doing a new page. And now we're going to be adding in the portfolio page. Okay, so in the book, I'm on page 475, step number 2. So again, I'm going to call this portfolio. I'm going to keep it lowercase letters. As I type this in, click on OK. And again, I'm going to go back and delete out my word header. And I'm going to type in my page name that I want. And in this case, I am going to capitalize this. I want to make sure it looks good on my page. And again, we want to keep on repeating the process with this. All right, so once you've added in the home jQuery page, the services jQuery page, and portfolio jQuery page, you're going to have to go back in and add in your pricing, your session, and your contact pages. Again, make sure it's not being nested inside of one another. So again, after you do your portfolio, you want to click below, go back up to Insert, jQuery Mobile, and add your page. The directions for this in the book for the pricing page will start on page 476. They're going to basically have you go back and name that as pricing. This will be session. Again, it'll be called session, and also contact. So a couple things we're going to have to do here to make sure that we have this all set up the way we want this. A couple things I'd like you to check is go back up here to click on the home page. Notice down here where it says div has hashtag home. Click on services here. It should say hashtag services. Portfolio, hashtag portfolio. Pricing, hashtag pricing. Notice again, these are all lowercase. Again, spelling and it's case sensitive. So this is important to remember. So when links don't work, this is the number one reason why. Session and then contact. Make sure they match up. Again, the text here on your page where you erase the word header, that's where you capitalize that. So at this point, let's go ahead and save this. Do a save all. And we basically have our pages created. So at this point in the book, we've completed everything through page 478. Okay, that's where you add in your session page in step number 1, and then you add in your contact page on 478 on step number 2. So we're ready to go back and we're going to start adding some content to a couple of the pages here, basically. So over on page 479, we're just going to go back, we're going to modify the footer. I'm going to go back up to the home section here. I'm going to select the word footer. I'm going to delete it. Make sure, again, it still says H4 here. You're still inside the footer. Okay, you make sure you don't delete this tab accidentally. And then you want to look at page 479, step number 1, and you want to type in the data there. Copyright 2014. All rights reserved. Okay, that will take care of your footer for your home page. All right, so after you typed in the footer information for your home page over on page 479, we're going to scroll down to the session div toward the bottom of your page here. We're going to go back, we're going to add a bulleted list to this. So on page 480, they're going to explain here what you have to do. They're essentially going to have you erase the word content. Type in a title here, session guide, : hit your enter key. Down on your properties window here, click on your unordered list. You'll start your bolding on here, and you want to type in everything what you see down here in step number 3 on page 480. Now after we have everything in for the session guide or bulleted list, we want to pause and we want to take a look at this back in code view, and we want to sort of match up with what you have to what I have. Because in my next video, we're going to add a few more things, and we're going to check things at this point. So essentially, we sort of want to be careful about what we have right now and make sure things match up. So I'm going to go back to my code view, and I'm going to scroll back up to the top of my page here. Down here on my screen on line 12, this is my div for my home page. Okay, I want to make sure I can see that here. Inside the home, I'm going to have a header. I'm going to have a content. I didn't put anything in there yet. In my footer, that's where I have that copyright 2014, all rights reserved. And then on row 21 is where I start my next div, my next page is the services page. Okay, so at this point I should have a header, a content, and a footer. And then on page or line 30 is where my portfolio page starts. Again, same thing. Okay, I don't want to have pricing inside before my div ends. Okay, so I make sure my div starts and my div ends. Here's my pricing page. Okay, I want to make sure it starts and ends. Here's my session page. So this is where it starts and ends. So I've added some content to my session page. I didn't do anything with my header yet. I did make some changes to my content. So I added my title here. I started my unordered list. I have my line items in there, and then I end it, go to my footer, and now I go back to my final contact page. So you want to make sure you have these pages set up and it looks like this before you go any further with this on page 41. So at this point, just confirm this before we go to the next video.